change. Many hungry people are thinking, what do we eat? Do we have something to eat today? You are not audible. You just reminding myself. So good morning. Good morning everyone. Everyone. So good morning, very good morning to everyone. I Asha Rathod, and today my topic is food wastage. And to connect with my topic, I would like to share one more video.
Statistics. Every 5 seconds, a child dies as a result of hunger. Don't waste food. Before you complain about the taste of your food, think of someone who has nothing to eat at all. We have no clue how the harvesting is done. The farmers collect suicide when the harvesting is not proper. There are thousands sleeping on the roads with an empty stomach. We get the food very easily, so we waste it without realizing for a minute. Let us all make it a habit of eating the leftovers to the hunger every night before we fall asleep.
So my today's topic is food wastage. And what is the reason after it? In our school, we have started one initiative that in our canteen area, one chart is there and daily food wastage we are mentioning over there. That today we have wasted this much and we can feed this many people. So I thought, in our school canteen, if we are wasting this much, then how much we are wasting in India? So now, what is food wastage? थालियों से पूरे तक जाती है रोटियां उन्हीं की जिन्हें पता नहीं कि भूख क्या होती है. Now what is food wastage? We all are aware that food wastage is a food which is not eaten, right? And reasons are numerous and it occurs throughout the food wastage system like production, process, retail, sales and consumption. Overall, 1/3 part of the world food goes in these or wastage. Now, how much food do we waste? See, in India, food wastage is an alarming issue. 40% of produced food we are wasting every year, which is equivalent to 92 crores. The country ranks 94 among 107 countries according to the Global Hunger Index. And despite this grew hunger, approximately 11,520 tons of grains we were wasted in past 4 years. And if we count per person food wastage, the 50 of food per person we are wasting every year, and one day per person is wasting approximately 1.39 grams. Now look, see, in India there is no any law. We can order whatever we want, we can eat if we like to eat, and if we don't like to eat, yes, we are allowed to waste. And when I was doing this survey, I came across so many things that in India, per day approximately 7,000 people dies due to poor hunger, and if we count yearly, more than 25 lakhs people dies due to poor hunger. And if I tell, it was shocking for me also that per 10 seconds one child dies, and if we count yearly more than 3 million children are dying every year. Next, please. And we don't have right now we don't have any law. Now lockdown and hunger. We all are aware of the condition of lockdown, right? According to me, what I have observed during lockdown, world was divided into two different parts. So one side, the people, those who are having insufficient requirements, they are busy, right? They are preparing their meal and they are putting status that today's recipe. And another side, thousands of people were dying due to poor hunger. And the hunger vote survey conducted between last September and October, among 3,994 people claimed that during lockdown, about 27% Indians went hungry numerous nights. It also said about 71% of the people missed out the nutrition, 40% ate very poor quality food, and about 2/3 of the respondents had seen food quality is reduced. This happened despite the government giving free ration to 800 million people for the 3 months. Food wastage in function, especially in marriage. Whenever we are going in any marriage. None of us are interested in groom and in bride. We all are waiting for the food, right? And now the scenario is totally changed. We can find n number of diseases are there, right? And what we are doing, out of curiosity or what, I don't know, we are taking everything in one plate. And when we are not able to eat, we are just throwing it. And according to the research, about 40% of food goes in waste or wasted after marriage also. So in India, estimated that 10 million weddings a year contribute to food wastage. And causes of the food wastage, these are small reasons which I have mentioned here. Improper storage, somewhere over preparing, somewhere over buying, somewhere over serving. Bad weather, poor planning, lack of rinsing, and of course, somewhere our mentality. Now, how we can reduce food wastage? Here I have mentioned various, trick which we can apply in our routine life. Somewhere we should stop our buying, create a meal plan, save and eat leftover safety, store food appropriately, compose and next is now jumping towards my survey. How much food does your family throw away in a week? More than 48.8% people have said that we are wasting 1 kg in a week. How can you do to reduce the amount of food wasted, food in your household? I got 43 responses. Here I have mentioned very few. Buy only what you need. We can recook it. Prepare meal or food as per member. Do you believe instead of throwing food, we should learn to reuse that food? Majority have said that yes, we should learn that. What are the reasons they are left over on your plates when we are going outside? So majority have said that they don't like the taste of the food. Now, approximately 4% of the food prepared at the wedding menu is wasted and thrown away after the wedding gets over. Write your opinion and reason for that. So, yes, it is true, most of it is happening because of the increase in the number of food items, lack of awareness, just for the show off. People take too much food and after that they are not able to eat, they throw it. As we are maintaining the traditional process in the marriage like haldi rasam, garba prayer, for God blessings, new clothes, in the same way we have to maintain the tradition of giving the leftover food to the old age home or orphanages. Now, I have covered different areas for my survey. What is temple, school, different restaurant, and I have, I had an telephonic interview with one NGO. Here, this NGO is located in Tamil Nadu. The name of the NGO is No Food Wastage. That interview I have taken from the very famous school, and he is a Maharaj in that school. He is preparing daily 700 food for the 700 people, and if any leftover food is there, they are sharing among the workers. Which I have shared that menu, the Swami's restaurant on the Sadhuvaswani road. This image is very famous, Kathiawadi Kashumbo, in Reliance Mall. And for the same, I have video and audio. So if Swami can please. Yes.
મારું નામ શૈલેષભાઈ રાઠોડ છે, કાઠિયાવાડી કસુંબો રિલાયન્સ મોલ. અમે અહીંયા ચા, કોફી, ફાસ્ટ ફૂડ બધું, કોલ્ડ કોફી, મિલ્કશેક. મારું નામ શૈલેષભાઈ રાઠોડ છે, કાઠિયાવાડી કસુંબો રિલાયન્સ મોલ. અમે અહીંયા ચા, કોફી, ફાસ્ટ ફૂડ બધું, કોલ્ડ કોફી, મિલ્કશેક, મિલ્કશેક બધું રાખીએ છીએ. ત્યાર પછી જનરલી અમારે ડે ટુ ડે ફૂડ લાઈફમાં અપડેટ હોય છે. લાઈક સવારે અમે પોતે શોપ બનાવીએ છીએ, લાઈક કે 200 હોય, 500 હોય પગ. ત્યાર પછી એ પગ અમે કે રાતના ક્યારેક ટ્રાફિક ના હોય તો ઘણીવાર પગનો સ્ટોક વધતો હોય છે. જનરલી અમારે અહીંયા રિલાયન્સ સ્કૂલમાં કેવું હોય છે કે ડે ટુ ડે એને જે ડિસ્ટ્રોય કરવાના હોય છે કે રાતના 50 પગ કે 10 પગ કે 5 પગ બધી વસ્તુ, તો એને ફોટો ક્લિક કરીને અહીંયા મોલ મેનેજમેન્ટ ઓફિસમાં મોકલવાના હોય છે અને ડિસ્ટ્રોય કરીને એને ફેંકી દેવામાં આવે છે. એવું છે. અને ચાર્જ રહે છે એનો દૂધ હોય 2 દિવસની લાઈફ લેવું છે દૂધની, એટલે જરૂર પ્રમાણમાં દૂધ લઈ આવવું છે.
One more interview is there, which I have last one from the ISKCON Mandir, and he shared regard for the DD sir with me. Yes.
તો મોસ્ટલી અમારા ફિઝિકલી બચે રોજ લિસ્ટ અમારા વિતરણ થઈ જાય, પણ કોઈક વાર કોઈ સંજોગમાં એવું હોય કે ભાઈ રાજકોટ પર મોટો ઉત્સવ હોય, જેમ કે નવરાત્રિમાં ક્રાઉડ અહીંયા ઓછા વધારે ગરબી રમવા જવાનું, ત્યારે અમારાથી ભૂલથી વધારે બનાવી જાય તો અમે શું કરીએ પછી અમારે ટાઈમ રાખવાની સુધી રાહ જોઈએ. પછી આ કરે અમારી વેન છે, વેન લઈને અમે બધા મોટા મોટા ટોપમાં નાખીને એ આજુબાજુ જેટલા સ્લમ એરિયા હોય અથવા જ્યાં કન્સ્ટ્રક્શનનું કામ ચાલુ છે ત્યાં મજૂર વર્ગ રહેતા હોય ત્યાં લઈને અમે બધાને વિતરણ કરીએ. ગરમ પરિસ્થિતિ હોય બધા આગળથી માંગે. અને બીજું જાણતા જો તમે જે વેસ્ટેજ મેનેજમેન્ટની વાત કરો છો, શાસ્ત્રોમાં એમ કહેવામાં આવી ગયા છે કે ભાઈ એ આપણે કેટલી તમે સિસ્ટમ બેસાડો, સિસ્ટમ ચલાવવાના છેલ્લા ભવિષ્ય છે. તો તમે ભવિષ્યના કેરેક્ટર ચેન્જ કરશો તો એને મહત્વ થશે. જે વ્યક્તિને ખબર હતું કે બીજા વેસ્ટ થવાથી કેટલા લોકો ભૂખ્યા રહેતા હતા, કેટલા લોકો જીવનમાંથી ભૂખ્યા છે, કે એને જ્યાં સુધી હૃદયથી ખબર ના પડે કે.
And sir, he said one good thing with me, that nothing is going to change until and unless we are not going to change our mindset. See, in Rajkot, many of the restaurants, they have started one initiative that this image I have taken from the, I will not speak the name, pizza parlor is there, So in pizza, we are finding that for the starter, they are having n number of things are there, and people are taking more. So if the person is, if the person is doing more food wastage, then they are fined 100 rupees. So as a part of my conclusion, I will just say one thing. Don't take it as a 15-minute presentation, right? Whenever you have your meal and whenever you are planning to throw, think twice before your food can press someone else. That's his life.
Excellent, ma'am. Really very good. Eye-opening for everyone.
And these are my references.
Here, yes, your questions. Yes, Pramod sir.
सर कोई क्वेश्चन नहीं है बट एक हेल्पलाइन नंबर है जो हमारा वेस्टेज फूड कलेक्ट करने आते हैं वो नंबर मुझे नहीं पता है सर 139 या 110 समथिंग कुछ है मतलब अगर किसी को भी पता हो कि हमारा वेस्टेज फूड की वजह से किसी की जिंदगी बच सकती है अगर किसी के पास भी अगर सोर्स है तो एक्सप्लेन करें तो उसका वेस्टेज फूड वहाँ पे प्रोवाइड कर सकते
Later on you share the number so everybody can. Very good.
Nowadays is there. If any leftover food is there, we just have to give a call them, they will come and collect. We are already doing in our school.
Yeah, we are already
We are doing in our
doing.
school.
We are regularly doing this and we should do this. Otherwise, we should not be sorry to you, madam. Yes, any other question? Chirag? No question?
I just came, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, but I appreciate, ma'am, you took on a very nice subject, ma'am. Topic like food wastage. Seriously, we need to think about that before throwing away. We should think like how if we would not have wasted this kind of food, how much it would have feel. We are lucky enough that we are getting 3 times food.
Because we are getting easily, so we don't have a value for it.
Look, when you are wasting the food, you are stealing the food from the needy people, from somebody's table. Look, this is what you are doing. Yes, ma'am.
As our Indian culture, at the time of guests coming, we are just as a mehman get a food wastage. We should stop that.
Now, madam, in my home, I have used that one trick. तो जब मेहमान आते हैं ना तो बहुत ज़्यादा प्लानिंग करके नहीं रखना है. सपोज के सासू माँ को बिठा देना है वो सर्व करें and at that time meanwhile we can prepare rotis and for that तो वो खाते जाए हम बनाते जाए. इस तरीके से somewhere we can stop food wastage.
Good.
For food wastage, how far do you think parents are responsible?
Parents for children. See.
Food wastage is a very common problem in all the countries, right? Traditionally, connecting to the history, right? How far do you think parents are responsible in present era for food wastage?
Yes, somewhere parents are responsible, but sir, as I have told you in my semi-final round, the more we educated, the more we waste. Because अगर आप illiterate person को मिलोगे, so they are not doing food wastage, and the kids. If I am not doing food, if I will complete my plate, my child will do the same. He is definitely going to follow me. If I am doing, he will see, and then he will do the same.
From early age, if we teach them that whatever you want, whatever
See, madam,
finish,
something we cannot teach. Child will observe and then he will do.
Yes.
अगर मैंने उसको सीखा बच्चा, you don't have to do food wastage. At the same time, I am doing. Child will do the same thing. He is not going to listen.
They are keen observers. Yes.
As you know that, as you point out that in Orthodox family, my question is that in Orthodox family, they are not allowing us to, make cut food for people. If in my family 4 person are there, so I will not, counting the chapatis like the rotis, 4, 4, 4 and make 18 rotis. It is not possible because what they felt that after your lunch and dinner, at least 1 and 2 person will
Somebody
feed,
knows Gujarati.
so you have to store the food and make, double. So don't you think so? Do you have any idea to create awareness of this type of people? Because
See, somewhere that I already mentioned, that is, it's all about the mentality. If they are thinking such, so we cannot change their mentality.
So what is the solution for this? I'm just asking you.
Uh,
So it's happened in my house also.
in my house also, we cannot ask how much now you are going to eat.
Of course, we cannot ask
So
them how much
in my home, I'm doing the same thing. There 4-6 members are there, so I'm not every time I'm not sitting with them. My mother-in-law is there, तो मैं उनको बोलती आप सर्व करो. I will prepare at the same time. जितना भी खाए खाने दो, but same while I will prepare. For the chapatis, we can do that.
And for another food like that,
We can use in the next day if leftover food is there. What else we can do? We can feed the animals also.
Just create Google form, ma'am, when the guests are coming.
How many people are going to come for how many days?
Yes, ma'am.
Actually, Jainism, I heard that they are not eating after 3 hours. Like अगर बन गए और 3 घंटे हो गए तो then वो नहीं खाते. वो तो उनका धर्म है, तो फिर उनको कैसे समझाएंगे?
Yes, Jain will answer. Yes, he will answer.
पीछे से क्या हो रहा है? किसको पता?
हम खिला देते हैं मैडम, रखते नहीं है, जीव दया कर देते हैं.
And in Jain also there are many type of these communities internally. They use this initiative and they have become this initiative of food wastage. They collect from each and every, especially each and every.
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
This problem generally we face in marriage function, as you say. So what type of awareness we have to share with our society?
With our society,
Yes.
especially where we are nowadays, buffet system is there, and we find a number of diseases are there for the show off only, right? So somewhere we should stop that thing. Like we should
Definitely we should shop, but we have to share such awareness for our society. So for that, what is right?
we need to guide them. What else we can do?
Can you suggest something that 100 rupees fine we have to start in marriage?
Then no one will come. Then no one will come. In some of the hotels, they have already paid as a part of charla.
Ma'am, that's one solution for the marriage, as you said.
Limited items should be
One
there.
of the country, I forgot that Egypt or what, I don't remember, but that country in marriage, they are literally paying the money in the restaurants, and later on, if the food is being waste, they are giving to the poor people, and they are literally, they are making to submitting to the people, providing to the people who are not able to have luxury food.
Yes, ma'am.
We were thinking in restaurants. Ma'am, not actually a question, but like solution or advice. My marriage is set up for the same day.
Oh, you can create Google form. You do it, you try it.
Then you can use corona trick only to 50% only there.
After your presentation, actually I personally feel that our family can make banners that stop such banners which affect
Banners.
But is it create or is it affect my family as a negative impression?
Definitely not. Everybody will appreciate. And we will your brand ambassador. You always come. But yes, you do it. You should really do it. It will be the wonderful outcome of Assam items present and intellect
Then
meeting.
my presentation is successful.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, when my marriage is there, we told that that is a prasadi, we are Vaishnav, we are not letting the food in place. So we say to guests that is a prasadi, no one has to eat food, no one has to taste the food, they have to completely eat it.
This is what also you can. Yes.
Yes, sir, do you think in older times, Pangat system was there and guests were sitting in a line and they were serving the food, so that was better and food was not wasted.
Exactly. Perfect. You're right. Now because of buffet, like everybody is wasting.
Even in villages still they are
So no one is
following
there watching us.
This is what also you can try. Direct last question.
Was like as an institute POV, like point of view of the institution, like us over here for children, if they are wasting, we can guide them, even we can scold them, right? But for adults like us, we can only, as you told, we can just ask them once, twice, thrice. So according to you, do you have any solution for that thing, like apart from this session and all? Do you have any solution, like what can we do for the food wastage thing? Because you told like it's totally as a part of mentality, like everyone has a different mentality. But do you have any concrete solution for this thing, which we can follow as a standardized for children and for adults also?
Solution right now I don't have, but yes, I have seen many staff members.
No, I'm just talking about, I'm just.
Yeah, he is pointing out to the teachers.
They don't like the test, so they are not doing this.
So can't we do this thing now? If you don't like see what I'm saying, let's just take first a smaller amount, like a spoon or 2 spoons.
First taste it.
Just
If
taste
you
it.
like,
If you
then
don't
you
like,
can take it.
then just don't take it. Instead of taking in a huge quantity, just take it whenever, not only in school, but
That
outside
is
also.
common sense, I guess.
No, but it's not. It's very uncommon thing.
Common sense is that, but it is not common.
Yes, sir.
Sir, just a comment of appreciation, not only to you but everybody. Firstly, it's a very nice rubrics for oral presentation which has been given to us, and we all judges are going through it. There are 13 points. So you, Asha ma'am, have almost ticked all the check boxes which are there. So congratulations for a nice presentation. You gave a very emotional appeal in the introduction. The emotional appeal video was very good. All throughout your presentation, in all the slides, you had lot many figures and facts to support your judgments. आपने काफी अच्छे से पूरे स्टेज को कवर किया. आई कांटेक्ट इस तरफ थोड़ा और बेटर कर सकते थे. बोलने के टाइम पे कन्विक्शन और थोड़ा ज्यादा जान डाल सकते थे प्रेजेंटेशन में. योर सर्वे वाज वेरी गुड. जो एक आपने हमको जो शेयर किया प्रिंट आउट, इट हैड ऑल दी पाई चार्ट्स और बड़े अच्छे से आपने प्रेजेंट किया था. दैट वाज वेरी गुड. फोटोग्राफिक एविडेंस, टेलीफोनिक सर्वे और वीडियो भी जो आपने दिखाया वो भी बड़ा अच्छा था. And you also ended on a very appealing and emotionally appealing note. So it's almost checking all the check boxes that has been there. और जो हम सुन रहे हैं सभी स्पीकर से कि क्वार्टर फाइनल राउंड, सेमीफाइनल राउंड, so that sense of competitiveness also we do see into it. So सबके लिए maybe it could be a thing कि let the presenters know, keep a focus on what we the judges are looking at it.
Exactly.
Overall picture yes है, thought provoking yes है, but ultimately it's a competition has to be won. तो इस तरीके से but you have checked all the tick boxes that's there. सिर्फ एक चीज में शायद मैडम आपने या तो मास्टर स्ट्रोक मारा है या ब्लंडर किया है. मास्टर स्ट्रोक तो ब्लंडर शायद ये सर आपने हम जजेस को ये मेनू कार्ड दिया, तो मास्टर स्ट्रोक ये है अगर इसमें से हर एक आइटम जजेस को मिलने वाला है तो मास्टर स्ट्रोक है. ब्लंडर उस तरीके से योर एवरीथिंग वाज नाइस. ब्लंडर इस तरीके से कि ये देने का पर्पस क्या था. लाइक यू हैव सॉर्ट ऑफ एक्सेल्ड इन ऑल दी एक्सपेक्टेशंस. तो हर चीज में हम मीनिंग ढूंढेंगे. तो इसका यू आर नॉट एबल टू शो इट. माइनर थिंग यू हैव डन वेरी वेल. बट अगर मास्टर स्ट्रोक है या ब्लंडर है ये बता दीजिए तो हम लंच ब्रेक में अभी इसके लिए आ जाएंगे.
That will come to no break के बाद.
Continuing to these observations, this is not for her only, but for all the 3 observations, and may be helpful to the next also. See, you have done a great job of observations. I mean to say survey, but you should be clear about your what is your objective. You should tell us what is the objective of your survey. The second is what's the outcome you expect, and what is the conclusion. And very important thing, what we are interested is not in the survey or the data. We are interested in what is the next. I mean to say what is the steps to be taken care for this. I mean to say, let's take the example of food survey. How can we reduce? That is number 1. Number 2, very interesting, that point we have not touched in this presentation is, if this food cannot be saved, then how can we recycle it? how can we recycle it, how can we use it as a compost for the farmers. That can be one of the areas of this observation. This is happening in all the presentation. What are your samples? How you selected, that is not mentioned in any presentation. How you selected them, and your observations. See, you put a survey that is based on the questionnaires, but my observation is that observations like through the camera, this the answering or taking, people are not serious, or people will not give you the right answer. So if you can take a survey through observations, not through the structured interview, that will give you a better result. And your wherever you are writing the definitions, this is lacking in all the presentations. In all definitions, like what is called folk dance, lok-git, and even in this facts, figures, you must write the references from where you have taken. This is a borrowed. This is not your creation. So you should give the credit to the person whose thoughts and ideas you have borrowed. Font size are different in slides. It should be common. It should be in either most professionally Times New Roman. PPT, not more than 24 words in one slide, because if you are reading the PPT, then what is the use of you? You should give it to us. That is what we have learned in professional life. Then, so 6 words, I mean to say 24. Alignments, slide alignments, was this were not there. This is a common suggestion to all the presentations. Whenever next time you go, please make it clear for all the presentations professionally. My question to you is that, do you see any difference in the behavior of the people who are eating the food when you are going to temple, when you are going to 5-star hotel, and when you are going to a restaurant that is offering you unlimited food?
Yes.
What is the difference? And how can you what is your suggestion?
Sir, whenever, if I'm talking about the temple first, you all are connected with the religion. So if I will do something wrong in the temple, so that thought is our mind. And while in unlimited, we have paid the money, and now unlimited is there. So people are taking or eating more than. So that is.
What is in 5-star hotel? The same person is eating 3 categories.
Sir, what I have observed, whenever the person is going in 5-star, just check for the show off. I think they are eating. Maybe I am wrong. I don't know.
Charges.
Charges. First, whenever we have a menu, first we are checking the prices also.
Fine, thank you. Anybody?
Ma'am, I have a question. Like you focused on the food wastage in marriages at home and certain places, but
do you know the Food Corporation of India, FCI? FCI.
Yes.
Food Corporation to store the food. You don't know. See, recently before 15-20 days, a very big news brother in Haryana, 4 lakhs ton of wheat was destroyed because the Food Corporation of India was not having the sufficient arrangements to store. 4 lakhs ton of food was wasted in Haryana state only, one state, that is Haryana. It's not in Haryana, in other states also. So it's a very, very big issue in India. When you go to Food Corporation of India, you will find that lakhs of boris of any grains. You will find they keep itself without covering it. Not always, but when there are overstocks, they store in open area, and because of that, like a huge wastage of food. That is also should be one of the points should be covered in this, because it's a very big, it's a national level issue. But yes, you presented very nicely. Put your hands together for excellent presentation. Outstanding presentation. That is the